Scorpio, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Scorpios. If it does resonate for you, feel free to like and subscribe. For those of you who have liked, subscribed, shared, commented, left donations, and booked personal readings, I want to say thank you so much. I really do appreciate and feel all the love from you guys. And I feel like I don't say it enough. I don't like taking up too much time before the reading gets started, but I did want to take that special space. This week I'm just doing this. I honestly, I think about how much I love you guys and appreciate you guys all the time, but I don't feel like I say it enough. So thank you so much for all that you have done. Even if you've just viewed one of my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. Moving right along, this is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overall energy anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that sweet little scorpionic brain. Let's get at your love life, babies. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section. Also, booking a personal reading, you can find in the About section or in the description box below. Looks like you're hiding your feelings because your person has a lot of options. What's going on, Scorpio? Moving on to the next phase is what's going on. So we've got the Four of Wands in your overarching energy. This is a strong connection. There you are. Oh my God, all kinds of stuff. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Gemini. Oh my God, any fire sign. This is crazy. This is a lot of power. I feel like things are being hidden. I feel like it's your feelings or their feelings or both your feelings at this time. We'll get more. The Four of Wands signifies, it's the minor arcana version of the World card, and it does signify moving on to the next phase. So if this connection is breaking up and we're, you know, it's whatever, it doesn't mean, if you're already together and you're getting along, which I'm not seeing here, but we'll get more. Don't quote me on that yet. You'll know by the title of the video if this resonates for you. But it looks like we're moving on to the next phase. The Four of Wands is that it's less ginormous than the World card cycle end. This is sort of just a phase end in your life. Or the successful completion of a phase. So moving right along could be to marriage, but I don't feel like you're being forthcoming about your feelings here. I don't think you're necessarily lying, cheating, and stealing. You could be. We'll get more. We'll clarify everything. It's not my damn business if you are lying, cheating, and stealing. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you see your power and your magic. That's my job. The Seven of Cups is the, it's about having many options, and I feel like your person weighing out those options. If you are not being forthcoming about your feelings, it's like, that's why there's a bunch of options for them. 2 sevens, by the way, divine guidance. I feel like they're only even considering other options because you're maybe not letting them know how you feel. And, that's not my business either. You let them know on your time. You can't lose what's yours, and you can't make what's not yours be yours either. So we got the Five of Swords. It's about, I think 2 people who have some healing yet to do, but we're going to get more. The Five of Swords to me is a real flinchy behavior. It's not necessarily winning at all costs. It's desperately not wanting to lose, as far as I'm concerned, okay? Which turns out to look like winning at all costs. It's the same thing, but I like to look at it as desperately not wanting to lose or be hurt any longer, okay? And when we've got it in the outcome of a connection, it could be a breakup, but I'm going to get more. Wow. This is a soulmate of yours and your Two of Cups. Okay. That you're hiding your feelings from, you're feeling guarded. I feel like you feel the need to defend yourself in this connection or your place in this connection, maybe because they do have a lot of options. I feel like the only reason they'd ever even be considering other options is because they're not sure of how you feel. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. They've got the Five of Swords in their energy as well, the Hermit card and the Ten of Pentacles. This is something that definitely could last a lifetime, even lead to a legacy together, building your empire together or whatever. I think we've talked about this a lot in the Scorpio readings. And I'm just going to tell you that they're doing some internal work, some introspection, even maybe being introverted. I feel like it's causing you to feel the need to hide your feelings, and this will all probably be ironed out with the divine. I don't need to tell you what to do. Again, you'll feel like sharing your feelings when you're ready, right? What I will say to you, and I feel called to say, is that you cannot lose the right person if you share your feelings. You do not want to be with somebody who is going to walk away with you being authentic, okay? Somebody who is, when you share your truest, deepest feelings, that scares them off. That person was not good enough for you. So it's about knowing that you can't lose what's for you by being authentic and true. If you do have anything making you feel unworthy of this connection at this time, I don't know why I pulled all these cards out, but I felt the need to, and that's whatever, weird. I usually do one row at a time. But you got the Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands makes me feel like you do feel like you need to hide and defend yourself. We're water signs. I'm a Cancer, so I get that. And I think that it's just stating that in due time, you're on, you got 2 sevens in your energy alone, and there's 3 sevens on the board. This is divine guidance at its finest, okay? But there are some 5s on the board as well, which indicate fears to me. And it's about knowing that what's yours is yours, what's not is not, and you can't, again, if you're feeling the need to restrict yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your, how much you want to talk to them, those little weird restricting ourselves is a big old facade that the world has put on us. Well, just don't make yourself so available to them. This is how you trap the wrong person, by the way. All those rules and things, that's how you trap the wrong person. That's how you set up the wrong person to be with you, by being somebody who is, by being not yourself, okay? When you're coming into a divine counterpart or any real relationship that is good for you, a healthy, loving connection, you do not need to play all those little games, okay? Those games are for the birds. Those games are for teenagers. So it's about, you are coming into a space where you can't lose what's yours, and you can't make what's yours. You can trick, and you can, trick the system, and you can make people that aren't meant for you think that you are meant for them because you weren't being yourself. Who the f wants that anymore? We don't have time for that bullshit, okay? You guys are like, no, I want my soulmate, my 2 of Cups, period, point blank. And I'm going to tell you right now, you deserve that. And this person seems to be that. But again, you get to be yourself. Who wants to sit and try to restrict themselves for the rest of their lives with somebody? So it's like, just be yourself and scare off anybody who's going to make you restrict yourself for the rest of time. The one person who lets you really be you and still loves and adores you, that's the one you want. That's the one you want to be with. Interesting stuff. We got the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Hermit card, and the 10 of Pentacles in their energy. I feel like they're doing some introspection at this time, and it's causing you to feel like you need to defend your space in this world. I think they have a lot of options. I almost feel like spotlighty energy on them. They could be famous. They could be just in the spotlight or well-known or very popular in their area. Just popular with their friends, whatever it is. That's what I'm feeling off of them right now, and I feel like it's making you uncomfortable and feeling the need to hide your feelings because you don't want... I almost feel like you don't think you're winning this race, and you don't want to lose them and have them feel know your true feelings. Weird message there. I'm just going to tell you, if they're not for you, it's okay if they know your true feelings, and it's just they are not for you. You know what I mean? I always say this. It's like getting upset or feeling uncomfortable. It's like your right foot getting embarrassed because your left shoe doesn't fit it correctly. Okay? That's not embarrassing. It's just the wrong shoe. So when you're being authentic in your true self and sharing your true feelings, if somebody isn't for you, it's not embarrassing. It's just not for you. It's okay. I love you. Everybody wants you. That's probably the hardest part here, is that you're a Scorpio and everybody wants you. So it really is hard to feel out who is for you and who just wants a piece of you because you're sexy. By the way, are you single? I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. Okay, so again, we're going on to the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Strength card, and the Page of Wands. I really do feel like you two are choosing each other. I don't think you've told each other that at all yet. I think you're definitely hiding your feelings, and I think they're trying to weigh out, I think you're hiding your feelings, and they're like, I don't want to look weak. I don't want to be the one to share my feelings first. I don't even think they like me like that, because I don't think you're sharing your feelings with them. The 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords to the 5 of Swords is about healing your perception of yourself and not sabotaging yourself any longer. I feel like this connection you've been through it with them already. I feel like this has been an ongoing situation. That could be 5 months, that could be 10 years, whatever it is. I feel like you guys have had to endure things together and separately. Really coming into a space. This is where we all is where we're just in a place where, fuck it. I'm going to be me. Whoever's for me is for me. Whoever isn't. It's about really taming the ego, because it's okay if our ego gets bruised a little bit. I'll take my ego getting bruised 10 times if it means that it's going to lead me to what fills my spirit for the rest of my life. Wow, that's powerful and really sweet. The truth is, when this card comes out, both of these cards, the two most loyal cards in the deck, the Strength card, these are two people that have committed to loving each other and loving themselves, right? Really listening to their spirit over their ego and really going against the grain. It's about spiritual strength. It's about taming the ego and listening to your spirit. And when you do that, every possibility is infinite. Everything is possible. And available to you is all resources in all areas. The Page of Wands to me comes right after the Ten of Wands. It's about letting down the weight of the world, really realizing that not every wand is the same. And it's about choosing the wand that just fits, the right shoe for the right foot. It's about knowing that we have things that we're actually set up to be our counterpart, our other half, things that will mesh with us on levels we didn't realize things would mesh with us. We don't have to fake our way into these kinds of connections. We don't have to restrict ourselves in areas. They're going to love they're going to adore your snoring at night. Okay. This is real. Everything about you and your authentic truth is going to appeal to them because they're your counterpart. Okay. You are their wand. They are your wand, and you guys are ready to take on all adventures together, like Romeo and Juliet. No, that's not. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde, I will link that in the description box below. And let's get you guys some Power of Love cards. You guys, what a sweet love story. Again, I feel like there are some healings needing. I don't think this is in connection yet. I feel like you know each other. I will say that. I do feel like that you guys are both healing up the last little bits of whatever makes you feel like you can't share your truest self with them. And I think they're going through the same thing. I think that they're afraid that you don't, because you're not sharing your truest self. I feel like they are afraid to share their truest, authentic self. You guys are going to get there. Maybe this reading was what you needed to hear, that like you can't lose what's yours just by being you. You can lose what's yours if you're afraid. Okay, so fear can make you lose things that are for you. So it's about fearlessly letting them know. You know, it's not like, I kind of like you. That's going to scare them away. Listen, I'm head over heels for you. I've never felt this strong of a connection before. I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm just trying to be authentic with you, because if something happens to me tomorrow, I want you to know that this is the only time I've ever felt this way in my entire life. Woo! Are you single? Dive deep. Look, who could dive deeper? Is this the Scorpio card if you've ever seen one? Yowza trouza. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette for the first time in a year after this damn reading. There is so much hotness, passion, sexiness in this connection, whatever this is. But I do think both of y'all are hiding feelings, and you'll get there. You'll get there where you need to be. Dive deep, figure out what it is that's causing you to feel like you need to. It's probably because of all the misinformation you've been given that we should. Don't text when you feel like texting. What the fuck kind of information is that? Text if you feel like texting. If you scare that person away, they weren't for you. No worries. You can't lose what's yours. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Amen. You are a Scorpio, and I feel like that is literally telling you to share your love with this person. They deserve the love, okay? And you deserve somebody who is going to accept your love in its truest form. And you deserve to be able to let go of, you know, the other part of that is that you get them out of your way if they're not for you, right? So now you do have room to allow the right person in. I love you so much. I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Or 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.